from State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals taking on Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins.
On an unseasonably cool afternoon here in the desert Southwest, the roof is open and it's time for football at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Arizona Cardinals. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. They come in really scuffling, losers of 7 of their last 8 games.
And they've been an underachieving team, but they do have some pretty good pieces. Let's see if they can use some of the younger guys and make themselves better.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception, didn't have a touchdown to offset it, but the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
The drive starts with a run from H.N., and he'll get this up just shy of the 30. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. Pretty good, as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers, because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31. When you look at this defense, they enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it, because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
That is caught. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Tackle made there by Buda Baker. Well, this defense for the Cards, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
That good for 19 and a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's the veteran. That's Jeff Wilson. And Wilson's going to have the Dolphins first down as a tackle made at the 18.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down.
Oh, Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
They'll try and run with Wilson. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Jeff Wilson, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here come the Cardinals, and it is Kyler Murray from Oklahoma who leads them out.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. We get a look at what Ertz did receiving-wise last week. 5 catches, 72 yards, and a touchdown.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. Jordan Phillips is the one on the stop.
Well, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. You talk about this Miami defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Now Murray.
Oh.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will slide down with the first down for the moment. But a penalty flag on the field. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Devon Achane of the offense ready to go once again.
At his current pace, sure looks well in line for a 1,000-yard season. But some of the older folks watching that remember the 12-game seasons in the NFL probably say, man, it was a lot harder to do that back then.
Yeah, even the 14-game seasons. And, you know, when we talk to those veteran runners, some of those guys who wear gold jackets, right, and appear in Canton, they look at this and go, you know, it's kind of like going to school and taking 5 years to get your degree instead of just 4.
A victory lap. Well, they also used to walk uphill to school both ways.
In the snow.
In the snow.
Blizzards.
Milk was 5 cents. Hey, but he's having a great year, not to take anything away from him.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Again, it's Achane.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he gets us up past the 30 to the 32.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Second and 7, operating from the 34. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. From the 34-yard line here, 2nd down and 7. Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. Got a man. It's Waddle complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. On the ground, it's Wilson. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll run straight ahead with Wilson. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. They'll run again with Wilson.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Zaven Collins there to make the play defensively.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. Now it's Wilson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's Tua. Throw caught by Achane. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll start our tour out in the city of Angels, Los Angeles. And it's the Jets who have the lead with that one getting close to halftime. The Jets locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. Next, we'll move from Southern California to Southern Nevada as we head over to check on the Raiders at home in Las Vegas. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Saints in that one. Derek Carr has a couple of touchdown passes there. Finally, let's get to Silicon Valley. Check on the 49ers at home at Levi Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Rashad Penny with a couple of touchdowns there.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Get the apartment, your apartment, and my apartment. Get your apartment when you get there.
She's a security girl. She's a security girl. Hold on. What is...
Hello. You going home? Dude, slow motion, like so miserable the signal.
How's it now? You're in what
Because
apartment?
which apartment do you think I am?
I don't know. I got stuff behind you. Yours.
Ewa!
Where's the groceries?
It's in my truck.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay.
Be careful walking. You going to the house?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Because a guy was looking at me and I freaked out. That's why I moved to the other side. You're right.
Yeah, be careful.
He looked at me in a weird way. That's why I was like, what? I won't do that.
Who was looking at you?
Some weird person.
Some who person?
Weird. Some weird person.
Ewa!
It was weird. Okay.
Yeah, be careful. Just concentrate, baby. Are you almost home?
No. Where are you?
I'm at my apartment.
Yeah, but what are you doing there? The food's in the truck.
So, it's cold outside. You'll be alright until you get there.
Okay, fair. Working out. You're coming to the comfort, but
I'm coming to the house and then I'm gonna chill with you. I'm gonna take the day off. My back hurts.
wow, you're doing the job.
Yeah, Monday and Tuesday. Hamasalama. Wednesday through Saturday. Halas, I'm working out.
Alright, cool.
4 days.
Okay.
Take a break.
Start heading then, because my bus is in 10 minutes. You guys can come to your apartment.
Well, what's the point? We have the big kitchen. We have everything. That's all. I might as well be over there.
I know. I want to come to your apartment, sir.
Never mind. Yeah, but we'll do that on the weekend because we need to cook the cook the fish, put the fish in the grill, and yeah, don't worry, you will have time. You'll be the only one who will be here, the only punani, the only hatun, the only love of my life, the only person, voila, that will be in my apartment is you. Okay? Come with it. Iwa. Iwa. So when you're curious or you think that I might mingling with somebody, you can access the camera right away. Make sure I'm behaving, supposedly, because you still think that, you know. Iwa, baby. Call me when you get home. Halas. Bye. Alright, so I'm playing this game. I'm almost done. So by the time you get there, that's the only thing that I would cheat on you is the video game sometimes. That's it. No, also my back hurts. I need a break. But I love you. Yeah, Hatini Posa. I'll be there soon. Hatini Posa. I love you. Alright. See you soon. What the oh. What the fuck?
Two-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Cardinals ready to go here to start the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either, so certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw complete to Rager. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Here's Murray. Quick throw. He's got Hunt on the slant. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 3. Now a handoff. Hunt's going to run left. Powers through. And he's got this down to the 35. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. They'll run again with Hunt. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. Murray now. That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
He's going to get it on the jet sweep.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that,
Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. You want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of execute.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray, a 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Cardinals have cut it back within a score.
No problem there on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. The Cardinals setting out to kick this one away, and off we go.
This taken in right around the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, here's Wilson.
So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down.
42 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play.
So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And 10. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. To throw is Murray.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Swings this out for Hunt.
And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start the drive with Wilson. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
The offense on 3rd down, no problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This will be 3rd and 6. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
From the gun, Murray. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
They'll give to Hunt here on the option. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Murray. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now Murray's got to have this one.
This pass is caught. It's Peoples-Jones with it. And he is going to have the Cardinals first down. As he'll wind up getting close to 10 yards there. They only needed 1 on 4th and 1.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset.
Here's 1st and 10.
They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Here's 1st down. Murray's throw here complete into the hands of Ertz.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Finding Ertz again.
See those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays here, passing play.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver, usually at the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
Back to throw, Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Cardinals got to go quickly, hustling to the line.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw complete to McBride.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 14. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the...
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
They'll come up now on second down.
Murray to throw.
He'll get this one underneath to Hunt.
And he showed off the athletic juke. There, not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
A big play in this football game. Third down and 1. Now Murray. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball